What I love so much about this garden is the organic but orchestrated dance between the cultivated and the wild. The plants I add and the plants that come up naturally, weaving an appealing tapestry of colors and textures. I'm schooled as an illustrator, and the first years they really focus on developing the skill of looking to become a great observer and perceiver of the world around you, to really see and catch the shapes and colors, the lights, the essence of things. And though I didn't continue on that path, I feel this place, this garden, became my canvas, my sketchbook, where I'm drawing and co-creating with nature. At the moment, it's hard to see the actual structure of the garden because plants are so lush and high, but initially these are two circles that are woven into each other, within its center a herb spiral. And then it's like an organic mandala of raised beds filling this. I always dreamed of a blooming garden right at my doorstep. We found this greenhouse second-hand for 150 euros, and it had the perfect measurements to put in front of our cabin. This is where almost all of my plants are started from seeds. I think it is strange that sometimes they make this distinction between edibles and ornamentals, because I find the combination is just what makes this landscape so beautiful and diverse. This garden is also our way to a more self-sufficient life, where we grow a big part of our food. I tried to estimate the total surface that we cultivate, which is around 200 square meters, but in that space there also grow a lot of flowers, so the actual space for veggies and fruits should be a bit less than that. It is actually not that big, I would say. I guess the gardeners among you who are watching can relate to that feeling of always dreaming of more land. But at the other hand, if you plan and maintain it well, it is actually surprising how many foods you can grow in a limited area. I have to say though that we have access to 3 other small plots of land close by, where we grow our potatoes, pumpkins, basically those plants that use up a lot of space. We are surrounded by tall trees, so sun exposure is a little limited. But despite that, we are able to grow all kinds of vegetables here. At the peak of summer, the sun reaches the garden from around 11 a.m. until 5 p.m. or so. Growing fruit trees is a little harder because of the big trees that were already here. We planted some, but they are still young, and in my observation they are not thriving and will not be able to bear a lot of fruit due to this lack of sunshine. Another challenge that comes with this style of gardening, at least for me here in this forest, by keeping it quite wild, it creates the perfect habitats for mouses and slugs as well. Around 20 plus mouse traps is what is helping us balancing this at the moment. Because unfortunately, the owls and birds of prey that are quite numerous here in the forest will hardly ever come in this circle. Sometimes when I'm quote-unquote working in the garden, it's hard not to be distracted by all this beauty and the little details. But I guess that might be the main reason why we garden. To never let that little child inside of us be dulled and die, but to remember how beautiful life actually is. To fuel that spark of wonder and to stay in awe of creation. And to never stop experimenting and exploring. Thank you for watching. Bye bye!